The Anunnaki civilization is the biggest mystery in the history of humanity. It is a civilization that is not known. If its history is just a myth or a reality, our mind is unable to comprehend it. All the evidence says that they lived in Mesopotamia in Iraq and that they knew sciences. We are still discovering this, starting from the planets and stars, through to dividing the day into 24 hours. Reaching genetic engineering, were the people of this civilization a cloud of heaven, as they say, or were they aliens? They confronted humans and left with the flood of our master Noah. They left behind a great mystery. Before we begin, I hope we pray for the prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. I hope that you will help spread the story. A time before history, before man knew how to write, a mysterious civilization arose in the region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. A civilization that preceded civilization. Pharaonicism is considered the first civilization known to the earth, and the word Annunaki means those who come from heaven, or people of royal blood, appeared in ancient Sumerian texts with a mythical description of the gods, or that they were angels. Others believed that they were human beings, but very advanced. A final group believed that they were alien beings. The Anunnaki descended from heaven to earth 445,000 years ago. They descended from a planet called Nibiru, which exists between Mars and Saturn, according to the Sumerian story, and they are giants. They have supernatural abilities and are very advanced scientifically. But the strangest thing about the story is they created humans through the science of genetic engineering and artificial insemination, and their blood was merged with the clay of the earth. The Sumerian legend says that when the Anunnaki did not exist on the earth alone, they brought a group of slaves to use them in prospecting for gold because their planet was suffering from the deterioration of its atmosphere and needed gold. The important thing is that after for years, the slaves decided to rebel against the Anunnaki, so the Anunnaki decided to create a new race to serve them, but they were more developed. This race is humans, and they called them Adamu. Don't take into account that the name comes from Adam, and the legend says that the Anunnaki, in order to create humans, mixed genes randomly in a tube. This is based on the idea of test tube babies. After creating humans and using them in prospecting and extracting gold, the Anunnaki wanted more humans, so they modified the existing humans and left them with the ability to reproduce and after reproduction. They spread across the earth, and with time, the Anunnaki married humans. And this made God angry, so he thought in the salvation of humans, here was the flood. But in the moment of danger, the God retreated and asked them to build ships and boats to escape. And after the flood stopped, the Anunnaki returned to build the earth again and populate it. And they gave humans the Sumerian civilization. And after that, they returned again with their hearts carrying gold. And the Anunnaki settled in Mesopotamia. But their civilization was distinguished, with large cities, huge temples, and distinctive luxurious palaces. They were the first to know writing. They transmitted a great deal of knowledge through it, and they knew how to build ships and mining, and they invented these opinion machines, although they had an interest in medicine, astronomy, and advanced mathematics. And they were able, in an incomprehensible way, to reach many of the facts of the universe, such as the shape of the earth, and that it is spherical, not flat. They divided the circle into 360 degrees and divided the sky into 12 zodiac signs. Those you know are Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, and so on. They also knew the solar system and the moving planets and their rotation times, and all of this with great accuracy and without any devices or equipment that we know. They considered that the solar system consists of 12 planets, namely the Sun, the Moon, and the 9 known planets, in addition to a planet. They used to say that it was created in the place of an ancient planet that was destroyed as a result of a cosmic catastrophe, and the murals that they left and the cylinder seals say